them for giving stuff away. If it mean that much to you, then nigga, how about we adults, those of us over 40, we be the ones that create businesses that can keep our youth innovation in house. I'm not gonna complain about.
If you don't know what's going on, these young black boys have invented a new thing, and you see by the shirts that the kids are wearing, they wearing these zip ups called quarter zips. I never know what they call them, but they switch it out from the hood attire, baseball caps and whatnot, and they wearing more of the these quarter zip looks. So we're gonna go ahead and let the guy talk. There's D1B. He's dropping the story.
I'll stick my foot up your ass if you do. But I remember I was listening to a video from the great brother Professor Black Truth, and he was talking about the shoe store over in on Fairfax that trends, and they were talking about all the black youth that in LA, the black people in LA are stuck on these shoes, and I was like, no, black people kind of do a little bit of everything. That's really the Asians and the whites and the Latinos. When you go to Flight Club LA, it'll be black people in line, and a lot of the black people who are in line, a lot of times, like I know some black, they're going to buy 5 or 6 pairs so they can sell it. It's a lot of black.
And that's true. Black people invented that sneaker culture since we was kids, and now all the cultures that do it is black, Asians, and Mexicans, and it's not. I mean, it's Asians, whites, and Mexicans. It's definitely not black kids. And if it is, it's a few. And it's like they being able to be a business. But when we was doing it, you couldn't have a business. The stores didn't even settle like that.
We created them. I mean, we created the trend. That means other people gonna like it. Instead of black folks jumping on black people, saying, "Oh, look at judging other black people for how we dress and what we're into." Why don't we be the ones that create a fucking shop so we can be the ones that get the goddamn money? Right, Brian, you can get paid just waiting in line. And I saw a lot of you getting paid to wait and spend the night, and then you got black folks. Oh, look at those black kids over there spending the night for some shoes. Yeah, 2/3 of them are flipping them motherfucking shoes.
It's a real big business.
It's a business that these youth created. See, me, I don't want to open up a shoe shop. I'm in my lane. But you don't ever see me being critical of Asians and other people opening up shops, because that's not in my. I don't criticize them. I don't criticize the youth for this stuff, because I'm not in position to be the one that can go on the other side and capitalize it. So if I'm not in position to capitalize and create an environment for black folks to keep our shit in the house, I'm not gonna sit here and bitch and moan about somebody else.
Yeah, they can show they hustles. They learn our culture, and then they sell it back to us. They learn the culture and they come and sell it back to us. We're not the business minded people like that. We actually are the creators of it. So it's like we grab it, set it up, and put it down, versus where other people grab it, set it up, and then take care of their kids for generations.
The shops and creating places that they can come and buy from. But we not there too often times because we too busy bitching, moaning, and crying about what they got going on, instead of putting ourselves in position to where they ain't got to go to them folks.
That's got
to them Japanese folks was punching each other. Yeah, it made all them races be fighting over materialistic shit. And I just hate when I get black folks going around saying we the only ones. No, we have good and bad. We have high and low. All that shit exists. But unless you in position to goddamn capitalize on it, what the fuck you so critical for? What the youth could be critical. The reason why the youth don't listen to your monkey ass is because you haven't built anything for them an ecosystem for them to operate in and not have to go deal with these white supremacists. We got to.
Okay, I have a
Hey
secret.
boy, that's some
Potbelly
key
will make
shit.
literally-
If you're not doing that, then you in the way. And it's like that a lot of ways, even when it comes to music and movies and everything else. Every system that's built came from them. So why would somebody talk to somebody else if we all need a job to get it done? It's not gonna make sense to a young person.
We got to work together. You dig? That being said, thank y'all again for listening. Go join the Patreon.
So we got a chance to hear the conversation. These young people have these new video look. You see the new look they wearing with this cardigan looking style, and that's coming about now. You see that? I got maybe one shirt like that around the crib, but that's becoming a thing. And I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it looked like it might have some kind of legs because the shorties is making a decision. And that's their era. This is their time. So it's like, that's going to be the look for y'all. You know, we did hip hop. We was more hip hop oriented, but it's like it's 50 years into the future of that. So the shorties have decided that that's not our style no more. We doing something different, and this is what we doing. And so that's what we got to kind of like all gear towards if we going to be rocking with that. Not us necessarily, but it'll actually blow over across the world. And just like hip hop clothes took over, those things will start being so fashionable, and you know, you can get a girl dressing like that. People gonna dress like that because that's just how the world works. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I like the fact that they switching it up and they got their own look, because that's going to change the whole trajectory of the police trying to grab you and say you fit some category or some look, because they all got it down packed with white t-shirt, baggy pants, sneakers. You know, if you take that off, then you just gonna delete 90% of the arrests, because they ain't gonna have no reason to stop you because you can't fit no description. All the descriptions are gonna have to fit what you said and what you look like when you go to court. If they say a baggy t-shirt and blue pants, but you got on a quarter zip and some motherfucking khakis, that's gonna misconceive. So you can't be addicted to that, convicted for that crime, because this person's not describing you. So it's going to give the image of a young person a different look, because now they can't fit no description. They don't even look like that. They don't dress like that. Then now if you go to a job interview, now if you walk in a building, now if you go in a bank, now if you go in a store, people going to look at you and turn their head. You could actually be a stone-cold killer. But if you could just dress different and you walk in there as calm and relaxed, nothing showing, nobody going to ever have no weird way. You know, only time that's going to start being a thing is if somebody put that shirt and jacket on or that new look and then start committing crimes. Then they're going to say, hey, don't put them cardigans. If you see that shit, grab them. You know, so let's hope that they can have their own look, and their own look could be more of a way for them to get money and slide into America and the world. Because this their era. This their time to go into the sections of jobs and, you know, be working or being mayors and, you know, doctors and lawyers. It's their time. So maybe they going into this now saying, we're going to change the look. We're not going to go in there with jeans on. We don't want to look like NBA players. We don't look like rappers. We want to look our own way. And this is the way that's going to start picking up. So we'll see how that work out, man. You know what I'm saying? So, because these looks haven't not been there forever. They've been here forever. It's just the youth don't necessarily dress like that. So I don't even dress like that. So